because these people will stop at nothing. And I'm also asking that people who are here today, great patriots, that on the night, if they decide that they're not going to count the vote, which they probably won't on the day of the vote, those votes will have to be protected overnight, wherever they are. During the election, the European election, I tried to follow the votes in my local polling station, and I was taken on a wild goose chase in parts of my area that I've never even seen before. These anonymous white vans, followed by these people over there, that man looking at you. And when you ask questions, where are these votes going, or where do they stay overnight, you get, it's none of your business. So we see what they do in Florida, more than capable of doing it here. How did the people of Dublin, South East, or whatever they've decided to call it now, vote for Hazeldew? How? And that's nothing to do with the nationality of which she is very proud, and she should be proud. She's Chinese, she said that. But how did they vote for a woman who wants to suppress our speech, who wants to introduce climate change mania and hysteria and everything that involves? I just don't believe that they did. Can they be that stupid? I don't know. Maybe they were. Were they that stupid to vote back in a party that brought us into debt slavery, that left us with over 200 billion in debt, with their criminal partners Fianna Fáil? I mean, are people are their memories that short that they voted the Greens back in? I don't know, but we're going to have to monitor the vote, so I'm pleading with people to make themselves available that weekend. Now again, it's, tentatively, it is, I think it's going to be the 29th, but we do need feet on the ground, and I will have a leaflet going up. There's some great people from Fingal who are already working on the ground, because they are, facing all of the things that we're all facing in our own, they are really, many of them have come to me and said they're really delighted that a nationalist is running and an anti-corruption candidate. So I really hope that's reflected. But of course, there's many people in Fingal who've never even heard of Gemma O'Doherty or what we're talking about, so we've got to let them know. So whatever you can do to help would be really appreciated. Thanks.
Thanks a million, Gemma. And yeah, I think, Gemma, you're off Facebook at the moment. They decided to close you down yet again. So, but if you want to...
when they're speaking the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Too much truth. So if you want to keep an eye on what's happening, and if you want to get involved also with the campaign, and as Gemma said, particularly on the day, to keep an eye on the votes. I mean, it's not as if, there's no voting controversy anywhere these days. I mean, you see in the Dáil recently with the voting irregularities and that sort of thing. So, it really is something that we have to be aware of. So, so just keep an eye out on the People's Protest Movement on Facebook. We really need everyone to sign up to that and to support us on that. There is another group, I think, the People's Movement or something. So make sure it's the People's Protest Movement, and we'll keep you up to date with things that are going on there. And we really need your support. I mean, this is a matter of just getting on and liking or sharing a post, getting the word out there. And this is the least that we should be doing, and we should be getting everybody out on the streets. I don't know how many times we have to say it. Momentum is growing, of course, but that is up to you. I mean, every single one of us here, we have to become leaders of our own truth armies, and to get out and to support people like Gemma, and to support James Reynolds of the National Party and the entire National Party. And it's fantastic to see that we have real options now, and so we have to really get behind them and to do everything we can, because it is up to us at the end of the day. We are the ones that are, the country is made up of its people, and we are stronger together, and that's what we need to do. We need to start realising that now, and we really need to start bringing awareness to those and to try and wake those up that are asleep. And we're going to try and do that hopefully through prayer as well. I know it might sound odd to some people, but as we say, this is a battle between spirituality, between good and evil, and we see it every single day. The world seems to have gone crazy, and we have to be a voice of reason and a voice of common sense.